back with 10-time world champion, 8th division world champion, Manny the Pac-Man Pacquiao. Welcome to the KO Boxing Show.
Hello, hi.
Manny, we've interviewed you many times. You've now shot past greatness. You're a successful politician, and you're making a lot of inroads here in the Philippines with your political push.
Yes, and I just want to help people.
Manny, let's go into that. You know, a lot of people are saying that when you turn over 40 years of age, you're going to be the next president of the Philippines. How do you feel about that?
No, I'm not thinking about that, about the next position. I'm just focused and concentrating my position right now as a congressman and what I can help them.
Manny, you were recently in Sydney, Australia. What did you like about Sydney?
Oh, Sydney, Australia is a very nice place, and it's good to relax there, and people there are very nice and very friendly.
What about the accent, like "G'day, mate"? Did you get a lot of that?
Yes, good day, Mike, and how are you today?
How are you today? All right, Manny, you got Marquez in November. He's been your bogeyman. He's the closest guy, really, that's come to giving you trouble. How's your training been? When do you start training? It's going to be a hard fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hard fight, but I have to train hard for this fight, and I think we've been fighting 2 times with Marquez, so I know his style, and I will study his style.
Okay. What do you expect from Marquez? Do you expect him to counter-punch you?
Well, I expect him best Marquez on that night, and he will train hard for this fight, so I will prepare for that.
Okay, Manny, just a few key questions because you know you're very, very busy here. Boxing, how long do you plan to keep doing this sport? Because it's a vigorous sport, and you've got politics, you've got kids, there's other things in your life now. How long do you feel you can keep doing this, really the most brutalist sport in the world?
Actually, right now, you know, I'm not gonna stay long in boxing. In a couple fights, and I will stop boxing and focus on to serve people. Okay.
Obviously, the main fight the whole world wants to see is Floyd Mayweather. Are we ever going to see this fight?
There's a big possibility by next year between me and Mayweather. The fight will be post-draw. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year you could be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Would that excite you more than anything in the whole world to fight Floyd Mayweather? Because you know, you pound your gloves together, you're a fighter, Manny, and you know he's the guy that's going to separate you from greatness. And we know every time there's a big challenge, you did it with De La Hoya, you did it with Cotto, you did it with Hatton, you do it with Marquez, you do it with everyone, Barrera, Morales. Is he the one that you want that can actually be the crown on top of the cap?
Actually, you know, I'm satisfied with all my achievements in boxing. In boxing, and in if you fight me, I'm okay. I'm ready to fight, and if not, nothing to worry, because you know, I mean, I don't really need him in my career.
All right, Manny, one last question. What's been your greatest moment in the sport of boxing? When have you been the happiest inside the ring when you thought, what was your favourite moment? What world title? What was the moment?
The moment when I fought Oscar De La Hoya, because I was De La Hoya on that time he's a big favor, and I was underdog.
Is it true your first fight you were that light, 98 pounds at 16 years of age, you put lead in your shorts to make 105 minimum weight?
I'm sorry?
When you were your first fight at 16, you were that light, you had to put weights in your pants to come in at 105. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow, there's a fighter. Young kids out there, if you want to be like Manny Pacquiao, this guy put lead in his pants to fight, and that's what a fighter does. Manny, you're a class act.
Thank you.
You're not only you're the pound for pound king, but you're the people's champion. Thanks for being on the KO Boxing Show.
Thank you very much, and to all the other viewers. Thanks.